It's football time in Tennessee. Those words have long been associated with running through the tee, the glory of the checkerboard end zone, and the Big Orange ready to do battle. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Akron Zips, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Zips will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Tennessee's offense takes the field to start this game off. And this guy is a big-time star. Just an electricity follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
And the Vols are in the hurry-up. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
Well, you can see why Rocky Top is so excited about this guy. He's a home run waiting to happen. Not only can he run you over, but he can run around you too. This is an offense that doesn't only have to throw the football to win games. They can run it and they can get explosive plays because of this guy's speed and skill set.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Webb. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. Handoff from the gun. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give on the counter. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Volunteers have it with a 1st and goal. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. A 1st down run in the red zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tennessee!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Akron Zips offense will go to work for the first time today. When you have a weapon like this on the outside and a guy in the secondary whose job is to take everything away, it's going to be a great matchup, guys.
It's so fun to see how you attack great safeties in the middle of the field. Are you willing to do that, or are you going to try to live on the perimeter? This offensive matchup will be great.
Yeah, normally you'd say receiver versus safety, the receiver's going to win. This safety, though, has got the speed to run with this guy, and he's going to make it interesting back there.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Zips line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Running it back, it's Matthews. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Makes the catch and knocked down. The Vols racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Firing to the right, complete. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. On the move is the 30. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He'll keep it himself. Got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown ball!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. Looking for blockers. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Looking to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll try the run. Fighting off the defender. And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
But how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed a nice job by the defense getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy on the ground.
Working that left side now. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Zips will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Rush. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Movement here from the tight end. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
The Volunteers headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. He's got it down the middle. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10.
On 3rd down, offenses have their plays. What they like in 3rd and short, what they like 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
Got rid of it just in time. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Plows through the defense. And he was running with authority, especially with that stiff arm for a solid gain on the play. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker, it's Selden. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
And I love what the quarterback did with his eyes there. 3rd down, you're throwing the hitch against zone. You've got to freeze defenders because they're all watching you. If you eyeball that throw, someone could pick that off and take it to the house. So great job with his eye discipline.
Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31.
Love that throw there. And I remember as a Gator playing against Tennessee, you knew as a quarterback you were going to have to bring your A game to the park because of who was on the other sideline. I played against...
It's a big stride inside the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers!
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Zips will hustle to the line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. You know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. It'll be a draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And they'll try to break the seal on the second quarter by putting 3 on the board. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So now to start the second quarter, they'll line up and try a field goal. And it's no good after the missed field goal, still down by 21 points. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Jukes his way for more. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. The give to the back.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job on the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. They go to the counter. Runs through a tackle. Gives him some room to operate as he rumbles ahead for 6 out to the 15-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Oh, he dropped. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because
Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium in Madison, Wisconsin, one of the great venues in all of college football. And Bucky and the Badgers ready to tee things up in this home opener this afternoon. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Akron Chips, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Wisconsin Badgers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Zips will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Wisconsin's offense is on the field for the first time today. And here comes the talented freshman. A huge spot for him, and there might be a bit of a learning curve here, guys.
No doubt, being so young, he just has to be able to handle his emotion. He's got a lot of talent, David. He just has to keep it all under control.
Man, keep it under control. Realize it's one play at a time. Don't try to do too much, but he's got the talent, and now he's going to have to earn the respect of everybody around him.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's English. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Offense gets set for second down. Gives it to the back on the draw. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's right on target. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Give to the back. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. He's going to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Henry. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. That last completion sets him up on second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man down the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Badgers have moved it inside the 20. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. The quick out. Powers through. Touchdown, Badgers! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And here's the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Akron's offense has the ball for the first time. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be cheating that way from his free safety position.
You're right, because as a quarterback, I just can't throw to my guy in the perimeter, right? I got to attack the middle of the field. The problem is you've got one of the best safeties in the nation who likes to lay people out.
Yeah, roaming the middle of the field, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's got an eye on that receiver out there, too, that's dynamic. So let's see what kind of day he can have.
This time he's got his man. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. He's looking to throw it. Got his man quickly. Nifty little dance step.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. It's complete to the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Zips are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback will keep it. Shakes off the tackle. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. From the gun, the running back has it. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's down to the 15. Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll run it to the right. Oh, they knock it free. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. Makes a move. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Power football with the run. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The option look. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Zips send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Offense getting set for 1st down. They'll put the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Off play action. They're trying to get to him.
And it's a little close, a little too close for comfort, but I'll tell you what, the quarterback's got to be aware, right? When they're taking shots or throwing the football close to their own end zone, got to know where they're at so they don't give up the safety. Good job by the quarterback. I'd like him to get rid of the football next time, but at least he didn't take the safety.
And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. The Badgers decide to punt it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner goes down. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. Second down coming up. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They'll give it to the back. Breaks the tackle. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll try the right side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Third down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense. He's got it and still on his feet. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Well, how about this one? A fun one. These guys came in as underdogs, and they walk out as the winner.
They didn't care they were unranked. That's not what they were worried about. Oh, this team's ranked. They weren't looking at them any different. They were looking to come in and get the W and execute. Great job believing they could come, Jesse, and knock them off.
Yeah, you're right, David. This team came in with something to prove, and they knew they had a national audience that was going to be paying attention to this game. What a great job going out under the lights, big-time stage against a ranked opponent, and really putting their A game out there on the field.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports. Welcome to the Queen City of Cincinnati, and one of the most historic venues in all of college football. Nippert Stadium, home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. Today, an in-state clash between two teams from the state of Ohio, and here, football is important, and beating an in-state rival carries a little more weight. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Akron Zips, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Bearcats will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Zips offense will start this game off. And there he is. When you have a guy like this, you don't mind building your... Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Zips will send out the punt unit. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Oh, how did you make that move? They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Now on second and short. He's looking to throw. Escapes the sack. Got out of trouble and throws. Caught near the sticks. It's Goodwin. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. They'll go to the ground. Nice, solid fourth. The seventh play of this opening drive. They'll need to move the chains on third and short. Snap it to the back. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. Throws toward the end zone. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on fourth down. So the Cincinnati Bearcats offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generate a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
Looking to throw, it's Sorsby. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Bearcats will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire now on second down. He's looking to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. It's a draw. Sticking with the running game and finding enough space to get 8, it leaves them with a 4th and 2. And the Zips will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. The give to the back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. Looking down the middle. It's caught downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
On second down, wants to throw it. Feeling some heat. He'll pull it down and run. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Bearcats are flying down the field. Comes out throwing on first down. Caught near the sideline, it's Jackson. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this third and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Bust through behind his pad. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Bearcats have it in scoring position on first and goal. Quick pass on the jet motion. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. His passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back, lather up, and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just... First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Working the middle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. And the quarterback takes a knee. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football.
It's now time to select your team. Do you want to build a team from the ground up? And now you'll choose. Here, you'll choose to create a coach of your own. Congratulations. It's time.
Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, home to the Florida State Seminoles. And just listen to this crowd energy. For every Seminoles game, the war chant goes full throttle. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 12th-ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Hurricanes will kick this away and start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Florida State's offense making their way on the field to open this game. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Seminoles. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Joseph. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Hurricanes offense comes out for their first possession today. And each team is led by a linebacker who just lines up in the middle, makes plays, and just commands the defense.
Yeah, when you take a look at the identity of these defenses, it really starts with the two of these guys. Their makeup as players is threaded into the DNA of the defense, and as they go, so does the defense.
They'll tackle him out across the 20. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Makes a nice move there. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And he pulls in the catch. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Critical third down play for this offense right here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The Canes will line up to boot it away. He should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7. He hands it off from the gun. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And the wideout goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. That's caught. It's Hill. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looking to throw. It's Glenn. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. And now they'll run it on the draw. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set. It's second down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's McCoy. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. The Seminoles will send the punt team onto the field. With the return, it's Joseph. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First down, looking to throw the football. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. On third down, he drops to throw. He stays alive. doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. And the Canes will have to kick it away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Handoff in a single back formation. He's brought down out at the 46. Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Glenn. Over the middle and incomplete. Crucial third down play right here. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
And there's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Daniels. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Important third down play coming up. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's complete downfield. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Well, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. And the pressure gets home. It's a sack.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Looking downfield, it's Glenn. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking for some space. It's Fletcher. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. A gain makes it second and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Wideout's now clustered. Looking to throw it on first down. He flips it to the back across the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And completion makes it second and short. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He breaks free. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. About time this offense gets going. It's a first and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Handoff here from the shotgun. Spinning out of the tackle. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Here's the second down play. The again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. The Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Fletcher. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
Good enough for first down yardage. The Canes are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And this pass is caught. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw to the left. He pulls it in for a big gain. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. No problem, knocks it right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fielded in the end zone. It's McCoy. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession, they settled for a field goal, but really worked on the clock. Let's see if they can do that again with the lead. They'll stop him with the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. Second down after the incompletion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looks right for a quick completion. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. And the Noles will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Fair catch made at the 20. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal, and they find the end zone this time out. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Second down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. Trucks through the defender. And it works. The first down to the 35. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Made the defense look slow that time.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Second down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Glenn. Lets it fly to the wideout. Over the middle, but it's incomplete. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down. And the Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Pass not complete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught in the backfield. It's Davis. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 32. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Looking to pass. It's Glenn. Pressure is coming. Got him. He's sacked. The clock is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. And now they'll just clock it to freeze the time. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. This one is right through.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So it's 1st down, but then just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, between the coaches who have matched wits in this game and the players and the unforgettable moments, Miami, Florida State is must-see TV, and today is no different. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Miami and Florida State plays out.
The Hurricanes will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Quick pass, the catch is made. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Carr. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Canes pick up enough to get a first down there. They'll hand it off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Important second down play coming up. Makes a quick catch. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's going to take off here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And on the carry, he's heading left. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Makes the catch. It's Williams. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down. The Hurricanes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
After the big loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and goal, backed up. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. And they punch it in. 3rd and goal on the 12th play of this drive. He's moving out of the pocket. Touchdown for the U. And they will claim the second half lead. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out, it's McCoy. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Bites off a defender. The gain moves the ball to the 34. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back, it's Glenn. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Quarterback drops back. Throwing for his running back. Incomplete for a third straight play. The Knowles will line up to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. Bringing it back, it's Joseph. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And Miami offense is back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. The sure hands. It's Horton. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. And completion makes it second and short. They're going to run it. Bites off a defender. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. That's an important first down on that running play. Keeping it on the ground here. Eludes a tackle. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Canes moving quickly down the field here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught behind the line. It's Horton. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up. And sometimes you can get sacked.
The Hurricanes will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Running it back, it's McCoy. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now?
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
To the air, it's Glenn. The pass rush closing in. And that pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the third quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Bringing pressure. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The Seminoles will bring their punt team on the field now. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the